Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. We've only had one offer to grade since the July 3rd / July 4th weekend sales. And the 5-star one, I was a big fan of. Now, the 4-star one definitely missed the boat in the most important way, the rank 4 to rank 5 rank up gym. But, it was nice to see, because normally after July 3rd or July 4th, everything feels like a bad value because you've just come off of the greatest deals in the history of the game. So, with the anticipation that that could be the case again, let's dive into some Hero Crystal Shard bundles, knowing that depending on your progression level, you may or may not be tempted to buy any of these. All right, so we're going to start with the 4-shard bundle. This is, without a doubt, such a bad deal that the word deal is insulted. What should this include, Prof, in July of 2020? Even if this is your first month playing the game, this should include at least 2,000 4-star Hero Crystal Shards. Yes, more than 200% what it currently has. And it should include at least 4,000 3-star Hero Crystal Shards. For $10 at minimum, you should get a 4-star and 2 3-stars. The fact that $10 doesn't even buy you a fully formed 3-star, it's Kabam resetting the market, going back to the worst of the worst. Even if you're a beginner, this is a terrible deal. And given that this is the price that we've seen in the past year plus of the Ultimate Daily Card, which gives you, after a week, a 4-star plus extra shards plus an Ultimate Crystal to get an additional 20% chance at a 4-star every single day. And that's not something that happens once a year, but it happens, 4 times maybe a year. It's just a tragedy that's trying to take advantage of people's desperation, which these Crystal Shard bundles, I like to call them top-off temptations, because the only people who really buy them are the people who are so close to forming their next 4-star or 5-star or 6-star that they can justify it because they're already that close. But at the same time, their impatience is being scammed out of them. And that is exactly what we see with this first offer. It is a negative infinity, F-, one of the worst deals of the year. The market is so bad right now for trying to scam beginners that it really hurts my heart. All right, $20 for 2,500 5-star Hero Crystal Shards. Wow. And oh, by the way, $20 still doesn't buy you a 4-star in this absolute trash joke of an offer. We knew Kabam couldn't put out good offers forever, but this is like 2015 called and they want their offer back. Literally 2015, 5 years ago. So you could buy all 3 of these, because why get hit in the face only once when you can get mugged 3 times? And yet you still don't have enough. You could spend $60 and still not have enough to get a 5-star crystal. This is the same game that just showed us that the price of a 5-star, if you're patient, can be like $30. So what should $20 get you in Marvel Contest of Champions? I think right now, at a minimum, it should get you half a 5-star. This should be double the 5-star shards, and most certainly it should be 4,000 4-star shards. That's a fair deal. That way, if you bought 2 of them, you'd get a 5-star basic. And if you bought 3 of them, you get a 5-star featured. $60 for a 5-star featured crystal is a fair price, yet it still is on the expensive side. So when I say fair, that's like a C-, maybe a C grade. This is, again, a F-. I am really hesitant to even think about or look at what the 6-star is going to be given these prices. Okay, $50. Whew. We have reset the 6-star shard market. Hey, how much is that 6-star Venom Pool going to cost you? Well, we now expect it to run an average of $250. But, Prof, I just paid $100 for a 6-star Nexus Crystal. Well, Etch-a-sketch that out of your brain. Kabam is going to pretend like that doesn't exist until November, hopefully, with the Cyber Weekend offers. But until then, this is back to reality. $50. 50 bucks. This should be, I really do believe, at minimum, 4,000 6-star shards and 10,000 5-star shards. We have seen so many offers in the past 2 years show us that a 5-star basic now costs retail $50, which is a lot of money, right? A lot of money. I don't want to downgrade that. But now they're returning the 5-star shard price to 2016, maybe 2017, where they're saying, yeah, you should expect in these offers to buy a 5-star for $100, $100 for a 5-star. So if you're Cavalier, I always say in these cases, it makes way more sense if you've got units to spend them on regular Cavalier crystals or even featured Cavalier crystals than it does to buy the shards, because of course you're only opening one crystal if you open a 5-star crystal or a 6-star. So these are the top off deals. They are mostly tempting people who, let's say that you have 8,100 6-star shards. And you know if you buy this, you'll get to open a 6-star crystal today. Well, that's tempting, but you're paying a crazy overhead. This is like, well, I could go to the liquor store and I could buy a 6-pack of beer for $10, or I could go to a sporting event and I could pay $13 for one beer. This is the $13 for one beer analogy. This is just, and the fact that you are limiting 3 is also, they're just expecting people to just charge their credit card. And there are people always in the comments who say, who would buy this? The reason why I do these offer reviews is because people are addicted to this casino of a mobile video game. They will buy anything that is in the unit store because they're that addicted to spending on the game. So I try to be the voice of reason and shake them out of a bad purchase, especially these people who don't have thousands of dollars in disposable income that they can just take away from food and rent, etc. Like, this is a really expensive purchase for zero guaranteed value. There aren't rank up materials attached to this. There aren't signature stones attached to this. It's all a gamble today. It's not worth the gamble. Everything gets an F-. And I just have to remind you that this is what Kabam is hoping to do. They're hoping to make the demand big enough to where they can justify the price point going forward. The only way that we as a community win and change the prices of these terrible deals, I should just call these, instead of deals, they're steals, because they steal your money. The only way we can change these terrible steals is if no one buys them, because then they know they've got to drastically change them to make money off them next time around. As long as people buy trash offers, nothing changes. So please keep that in mind. Otherwise, have a great Sunday. Laugh, shake your head at these. Never, ever, ever buy this level of trash. You're just going to be rewarded with something that resembles depression.